Hey, how's it going? Well, we're out here in the usual spot on Tuesday night, and we're just enjoying some peace and quiet out here. Um, just hearing the crickets chirp. Got a bit of a infestation in this old garage. They all kind of live near the front of it, and I guess it just takes one, and then they just kind of take off. But anyways, just got the old CT ham going here, and just just thinking about stuff. Um, Projects. Well, as you can see, you probably noticed that I started off with the pot-bellied stove. Well, I managed to get that big fat burner into the stove, and I used a file to gently file down the brass wick channel for that so I could fit it in there. And since that thing is, who knows what it belongs to, it's not really valuable. I paid, I think, less than $20 for that thing in total. I figured that would be fine. It wasn't very well constructed, so I thought, well, I might as well just do it. So I did, and I shoved it in there, and it fits nice, and it does have a wick in it, and it burns. It does smoke a little bit, but that is a long, wide wick. 4 inches? That's a long spread there. And if I get it up high, it smokes a lot. If I have it down real low, then it doesn't smoke too much. Um, but yeah, it's an interesting burner. Um, I had hopes of being able to use it for at least keeping coffee warm on top of the stove. That might be able to be done because I've had it burning. It does feel a little warm, but it's not quite there yet. Of course, there's more heat coming out of the spot where the stack would be. But I can always try and close off these air vents a little bit and help it slow down the airflow, but so it might concentrate it more straight up instead of up and out. It's a science. It is. It's interesting because we think of these things from the 19th century, early 20th century, as antiquated old things. Well, you're not exactly wrong. They are antiquated and they are old, but there was a science to them. A lot of people don't understand how they work because we've become very complacent and very comfortable with our modern conveniences, and that's fine. That's the way things go in general. Um, it is good to have a backup knowledge of simpler technology because if you don't have those modern conveniences and you need to, figure out how to live without them, it's good to know how to use more antiquated items, such as a wood stove. Now, I have a kerosene burner in it, and it's not being used as a wood stove or coal at the moment because I'm not suited um, for burning that out here since I don't have a stove stack, hooked up to anything. So I can't technically burn it, but with a little burner like that, it's fine. It's just like burning a lantern. But anyways, yeah, it's good to have a basic understanding of how these things work because if you find yourself taking shelter in a cabin in the middle of nowhere and all it has a wood stove and you don't know how to use it, well, you're going to be cold. you know. So it's very good to have a rough understanding of these things so you can survive because you never know. You really don't. I mean, I have these old kerosene lanterns because I like them. I collect them. But it's also nice to have when the power does go out because, well, the Santa Anas can get pretty aggressive and they have caused the wind to knock out the power. So I've had these at the ready. I've got fuel and everything. So, I guess it's funny because a lot of collectors kind of look forward to those times so they can, flex their you know, their collection a bit, and it's like, well, look what, it's a good thing I collect these because, well, here we are, They like to throw on that little superhero cape and come to the rescue with their lantern collection. I'm guilty as that. But it's funny, but it's nice to have because then you have light at night, and we have a battery powered radio, so we can keep tabs on things like that, on the media and whatever. So yeah, and then also having a backup water supply and some other backup things. It's good to be prepared. Um, that's one thing I learned when I was out in Boy Scouts, and is to be prepared. But see, I'm just out here rambling. You probably want to see another project. Well, this guy, this Diesel Wizard Streamline one from the 40s, mid 40s. I got this thing off of eBay, and the fuel cap was frozen on there with rust, and so was the burner. Well, Steve Young, shout out to my buddy Steve Young, he took it and put it in his electrolysis tank, so sent it off to electroshock therapy. And it did work. It got the burner loose, but the cap was still very stubborn, and so he used his strength and removed the cap regardless of it wanting to come off or not. So yeah, that's not a loss. I have resources for caps, and these 40s caps are very easy to come by. They're not hard to find. In fact, they still make the same cap. You can get one brand new, either blue or black. Might see if I can order one that's bare, or you could even strip the paint off of it. It doesn't matter, then it's bare, Anyhow, so this thing's going to look nice once it's all cleaned up. It has a small hole in the fountain that opened up because of rust. So yeah, not the end of the world. It's a very simple fix, but yeah, this thing will come out nice. I think the tin is good, so I can definitely polish it up a bit, and it will look fantastic. So that's exciting. But on the weekend, when Steve stopped by and brought that, he also brought his number 2 Cold Blast CT Ham copper fountain. And I'll bring this into the light so you can see it a little better. But yeah, this thing is really cool. He has the same one, and I found it on eBay. I sent him the link, said, hey, you should buy this, and he did. It was missing the fuel cap and the burner cone, but he procured those pieces from the Antique Lantern from Joseph Bogo, and he put it all back together, and now his lantern is burning, and it's working just fine. So we took pictures of these two identical lanterns together for the first time in 110 years. So that was fun. It's fun to see these collectibles kind of meet their, cousins, if you will, over so many years. It's a geeky thing, but it's what we do. Yeah. But anyhow, wanted to also give a shout out to my brother. My brother is he's watched some of my videos on my channel, and he thinks I have something, and he likes my content. I'm very flattered. He's going to make a donation to the channel of a photography nature. So right now I'm using a very antiquated, speaking of antiquated things, Canon PowerShot 750 from 2007 or 8. And that's great, but it is old, and I need something a little more fresh. So he's going to donate a brand new Canon DLSR, and I'm really excited, and I'm very touched and honored that he's going to do that for me and for the channel. And so the content's going to have a higher quality to it, and I'm going to use it for photography as well. I try to take really nice pictures of the collection as well. The wife is also interested in starting a channel that we both can share, and we like to go places and antique stores and thrift stores, and just going out on little outings in the car or whatnot, and we have fun. We see random things that we have funny commentary about, so we thought, well, might as well take other people along for the ride. So we might be starting our own channel, the two of us. I will keep the Lantern channel here, unharmed, unmolested. But we'll be adding another channel. So when that happens, I will be leaving a link on my channel so you can hop over there and check it out and see what you think. Okay. We're gaining subscribers. I think I'm at 76 now. So thank you to the 75th and 6th subscriber. I appreciate you guys joining the club here. So please leave a comment. I'd like to know what you think. If you have any questions about old lanterns or antiques in general. I try to cover a lot of different things, but definitely lantern content does reign supreme. But I have a lot of other fun stuff from the 1900s through the 50s. So don't be shy. All right. Have a good evening, everybody, and we'll see you again very soon.